art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Kiko, Shiba Inu, a fan-made smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. So first let's get started with our nose in the center. We're just going to draw in a small curved line from left to right. Now from here we're going to connect this together on the bottom with an arch line, connecting that together. For the eyes now on the bottom on the right hand side, we're going to curve this line up. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left hand side. Starting on the inside now, let's arch this line all the way up and then back down on the right. And then we'll do the same thing on the left-hand side, curving that line down and then in at the corner. In the center now, we're going to draw in a small oval. And then we'll line this up at the same height over on the left-hand side and replicate that. Now from here for the eyebrows, we're just going to draw in a sideways oval above our left eye. And then again, we'll continue this as we come down on the right. Now let's draw in the mouth. So on the right hand side, we're going to curve this line down. And then moving over on the left hand side, we will replicate that. For the top of the mouth underneath the nose, we're going to curve this line around and then up. And then we'll just do the same thing over on the left-hand side. Let's close off the bottom of the mouth now by drawing a nice big curved line, bringing that all the way up on the right. Now for the tongue, we're just going to curve this line over and down. And then stepping across towards the right, let's replicate that. Now let's come in on either side and draw in the cheeks. So over on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line around, bringing that in on the middle. Lining that up at the same height on the left-hand side, we'll replicate that, curving that around, blending that in. Let's draw on the top of the head now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line in. In the center, we're going to curve this line around, back down. And then we'll continue to extend this down on the right-hand side. Let's draw on the ears now. So on both sides, we're going to curve this line over and across. And then from that corner, we're just going to curve this line around and then down on both sides. Now on the inside, we're going to arch this line out towards the side. And then on the inside, we're just going to curve this line across. Let's come down and draw in the pendant now. So we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. And then to close this off, we're just going to draw in a nice big arch line. On the right hand side, we're going to curve this line out. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now underneath, we're going to draw in a nice big arch line from left to right to close off the eyes. And now let's draw in the antennas. So we're going to draw two diagonal lines that come out on both sides. And now let's close this off on the top with a circle. Now let's come down on a diagonal and draw in the left foot. So coming across, we're going to curve this line around and then in. We'll leave quite a big gap and we'll replicate that, curving that line around and then back in on the bottom. Now let's draw in a nice big arch line from left to right. So we're going to curve this line up and then down. Now let's start on the left-hand side by drawing in a small circle. As we move up, we'll replicate that in the center. And then again, as we come over on the right. Now from the point here, we're going to curve this line around and then up. And then we'll do the same thing on the right-hand side. Now let's draw on the left arm. So we're going to arch this line all the way up and then down. From that point, we're going to curve this line around and then in. Again, curving this line down and then up. And then one more time from the corner, just curving that in towards the foot. Behind this, now we're going to curve this line up. For the rest of the torso, we're just going to bring this line out. And then we're going to continue to extend this behind, curving this line around and then in. For the necklace, we're just going to draw a diagonal line that comes out on both sides. And now let's draw on our right arm. So we're going to curve this line across. Coming underneath, we're going to arch this line around and then in. In the center now, let's curve this line up and then down. And then one more time, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then in on the corner. And again, in all these open spaces, we're just going to draw in a small circle. Now in the center of the hand on a diagonal, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll do the same thing from the top, arching that around, back up. Let's draw on the right foot now. So we're going to draw in a curved diagonal line, bringing that up. Beside it, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then from the point here, we're just going to curve this line back around and then in. Now for the tail, we're going to curve this line around and then in. We're going to bring this line around, back in. Curving this line down and then in. And then one last time, we're just going to bring that around and then back up. And that is it. That's how you draw Kiko, Shiba Inu, a fan-made smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.